Ever felt crushed by a storm inside your own head? A swirl of frustration, anger, sadness, or anxiety that drags you down like a heavy anchor? Maybe it started with a small thing. A message left unread, a word said wrong, a moment of silence that screamed louder than any argument. And afterward, you sit there, stuck in that mental fog, unable to shake off the weight. That feeling is not just a mood, it's a signal. A warning light flashing in your mind telling you something's off. But here's the brutal truth most people never face. The way you reset those emotions, that internal storm, decides if you sink or swim. This is the emotional reset 99% ignore but absolutely shouldn't. It's not about pretending everything's okay or stuffing your feelings down like they don't exist. It's about understanding how to hit the mental reset button when your emotions are hijacking your life and taking control back. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, trapped, or stuck in emotional loops, this is the moment that can change everything. Let me break this down for you with real talk, because you deserve something raw, practical, and powerful. First, imagine your mind like a battlefield. Not some neat, orderly war room, but a chaotic battlefield littered with traps, hidden enemies, and confusing alliances. Your thoughts and feelings are the soldiers, sometimes fighting for you, sometimes turning against you. When emotional storms hit, anger, fear, shame, they're like bombs dropping on your mental front lines. The question is, do you let those bombs destroy everything, or do you build your defenses? Here's the thing, emotional reset isn't about wiping out the battlefield. You can't just erase your feelings like deleting a file. Emotions are signals, like a smoke alarm telling you there's fire somewhere. Ignoring them is like ripping the alarm off the wall and hoping the fire goes away. It won't. Instead, emotional reset is about learning how to read the smoke alarm, find the fire, and control it before it burns your whole house down. So, what does that look like? Lesson 1. Stop pushing feelings down like they're garbage. Many people act like emotions are bad things, like weak stains on their armor. You get angry, so you slam a door or shout. You get sad, so you drown yourself in distractions or numb yourself with social media. But here's what happens. Pushing feelings down is like trying to hold back an ocean with a sandcastle. The tide will come, and when it does, it will flood everything. Instead, think of your emotions like waves on the ocean's surface. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to ride them. When a wave hits, don't dive under or fight it head-on. Lean into it, feel it fully for a moment, then ride it out. The wave loses power when you stop resisting it. Here's a simple practice. When a strong feeling rises, pause. Take a deep breath and name it. This is anger. This is sadness. Naming breaks the spell. It's like switching on the lighthouse in your storm. Suddenly, the emotion is less scary and more manageable. Lesson 2. The power of physical reset. Your mind and body are connected, always. When your emotions spike, your body reacts, heart pounds, muscles tense, breath shortens. That's your nervous system telling you to prepare for fight or flight. The trick? You can hack that system. The fastest way to reset emotionally is through your body. It's like rebooting a frozen computer by unplugging it and plugging it back in. Try this. When overwhelmed, stop what you're doing. Stand up. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. Stretch your arms overhead. Roll your shoulders. Feel your feet pressing against the floor. Ground yourself in the physical now. That simple physical reset sends a message to your brain. Calm down, we're okay. It shifts you from reactive to present, breaking the loop of runaway emotions. Lesson 3. Emotional hygiene is as real as brushing your teeth. You don't wait for your teeth to rot before brushing. So why wait for your emotions to pile up before cleaning house? Emotional reset is a daily practice, a discipline, not a magic trick. This means creating small habits, journaling for 5 minutes to get your feelings out, talking honestly with someone you trust, or simply checking in with yourself at regular points during the day. Ask, how am I feeling? What do I need right now? When you treat emotional care like daily hygiene, you prevent buildup, avoid explosions, and keep your mental engine running smooth. Lesson 4. Discipline beats motivation every time. Motivation is a fickle friend. It shows up like the sun, bright and warm, but only for a while. Emotional reset doesn't depend on motivation, it depends on discipline. Discipline is what you do when the sun goes down and the cold night comes. You won't always feel like sitting quietly, breathing deeply, or confronting uncomfortable feelings. But if you commit to these resets anyway, like brushing your teeth or putting on clean clothes, you build a mental fortress. Think of discipline as a muscle. The more you train it with small emotional resets, the stronger it becomes. Soon, storms that used to wreck you barely ruffle your calm. Lesson 5. Choose your mind's captain. Your mind is like a ship on a stormy sea. You can't control the storm or the waves, but you can control the captain, the decisions you make. When emotions threaten to take over, that's your chance to step up as the captain. You don't have to act on every thought or feeling. You decide which to steer towards and which to let drift away. Here's a quick check-in tool. When a strong emotion hits, ask yourself, what's useful here? What can I learn? How can this serve me? Not everything you feel deserves a seat on your ship's bridge. Some feelings are passengers you politely ask to leave. Lesson 6. Forgive yourself to free yourself. Emotional reset isn't just about dealing with present feelings, it's about clearing old emotional debris too. Shame, regret, guilt. They're like heavy chains dragging you underwater. But holding onto those chains doesn't protect you, it traps you. Forgiveness, especially self-forgiveness, is the key to breaking free. This isn't about saying it's okay to everything you've done, but about recognizing you're human and deserving of peace. When you forgive yourself, you lighten your emotional load and create space for real reset. Lesson 7. Create your own ritual. Humans are creatures of ritual. Rituals create structure, meaning, and safety in chaos. Emotional reset works best when anchored in rituals, small daily acts that signal to your mind and body, it's time to reset. It could be as simple as lighting a candle and sitting quietly for a minute, doing a quick body scan to notice tension, or repeating a calming phrase like, I am here, I am safe. Your ritual becomes your emotional reset button. Simple, personal, and powerful. Now, I want you to see the bigger picture. Emotional reset is not a one-time fix or a quick escape. It's a way of living that builds resilience, peace, and control. When you practice this reset, you're training your mind to respond instead of react, to choose calm over chaos, and to build strength where once there was weakness. Imagine your emotional life like a stormy sea. Without reset, the waves crash endlessly, and you feel like you're drowning. With reset, you learn to navigate, to ride the waves instead of being swallowed by them. You become the captain, not the passenger. Here's the truth no one tells you. You can't avoid storms in life. You will face loss, disappointment, anger, fear, and pain. But you can change how you meet those storms. You can build a reset that saves you every time. The moment you choose to reset your emotions, you step into your power. Not because you're perfect, but because you refuse to be ruled by your feelings anymore. So here's what you do now. Right after this video, don't wait for motivation or some perfect moment. Take a deep breath. First, name one feeling that's been knocking you down or holding you back. Say it out loud or write it down. Then do one small reset. Stand up, stretch, breathe deeply, ground yourself in your body. Make this your daily practice, your discipline. Not when you feel like it, not when the stars align. Every day, discipline turns the impossible into habit, and habit becomes your fortress. You don't need to be 99% like everyone else who ignores this emotional reset. You can be in the 1% who fights for their mental peace and wins. Your emotions are not your enemy, but ignoring how you reset them is. It's time to take the wheel, to command your mind, to reset and rise. If you want more real, raw tools to build your mental strength and live life on your terms, hit subscribe. This journey is just starting, and I'll be right here with you. Remember, change doesn't come from waiting. It comes from choosing every single day. Choose to reset. Choose to win. Choose you.